Good morning, people. What's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough. This is your daily news. Hope you guys are all doing well. This morning, the back pages are reacting to John Murtough's quotes that came out yesterday. Loads of quotes from him, loads of quotes from Fletcher. There's been a lot of questions about what Fletcher does at the club at the moment, but there's loads of quotes coming out from him and John Murtough in relation to the present and the future at Manchester United. And then we've got a little bit on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well, and how much he was paid exactly, or maybe it's just further reports, who knows. But we've got talk on all those kind of things here today, and also a little bit on the youth. UEFA Youth League was in action yesterday. Manchester United against Dortmund, and unfortunately we lost that game. We were knocked out on penalties. It's disappointing, isn't it, when you see a team get knocked out on penalties. I actually thought there was a few bright sparks from Manchester United's youth team coming up against a very good Dortmund side. But you know, I thought Hannibal Mejbri got going a little bit too late. Like, he played really well in the second half at times, but got to get going a little bit earlier in these games. I thought Zidane did well at times, got another assist. Charlie McNeil gets another goal. It wasn't bad for Manchester United, but unfortunately we went out on penalties, and it was a entertaining game. Obviously a lot of players there that we look to for the future. Will Charlie McNeil get an opportunity for Manchester United's first team? We've already seen the likes of Savage, the likes of Zidane make their debuts for Manchester United this season. We've seen United are pretty short on goal scorers and strikers in particular. You know, Marcus Rashford's out of form. Cristiano Ronaldo's playing every single game at the moment, which can't be good for him. We've obviously lost Mason Greenwood. No Anthony Martial, who's out on loan. Edinson Cavani turns up when he wants to. Maybe Charlie McNeil will get an opportunity at some point, because United's first team isn't full of strikers at the moment. Ronaldo's kind of got no competition, therefore we have to play him every game. So maybe Charlie McNeil gets a game. Who knows? But yeah, disappointing to see us go out. Another one at fullback, that Fernandez lad looks alright, doesn't he? Wouldn't be surprised to see him given an opportunity either, especially with Rangnick in charge. That's always a chance for some of these young players. Moving on from that though, we did have some quotes from John Murtough yesterday, and he was saying lots of things. But he also said Man United are conducting a thorough process to find the next permanent manager. Somehow I don't believe them. He said, "We know that consistency is key as we strive for a top 4 finish this season. This is not the ultimate objective for Man United, and everyone at the club is focused on challenging for the top trophies." Really? He says there's a thorough process underway to find their next permanent manager as the club looks to start challenging for top trophies again. He has been heartened by improved results. We just drew against Watford, and United put a reel out yesterday on Instagram called Ronaldo, talking about how fast he's running. Are you guys stupid? What the fuck's that got to do with anything? We just drew with Watford, dropped 5 points against Watford this season, but look how fast Ronaldo runs in the warm-up. United's, their socials do my tits in. I want to reiterate, however, that this is not the ultimate objective for Man United, and everyone at the club is focused on challenging for the top trophies. We're now conducting a thorough process for the appointment of a new manager who will take charge this summer, with the objective to get us back to challenging for those domestic and European titles. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It does feel like we're a few years away from doing that, but if you get the next manager's decision right, then you're a little bit closer to winning the league, aren't you? Because if you have to keep chopping and changing managers constantly, then that's a problem. The Daily Mail have gone with an article today saying Manchester United paid Ole Gunnar Solskjaer $7.5 million after sacking him in November, as the club handed $9 million in total to his axed coaching team. Obviously, at the quarterly meeting, all these kind of things were released. Man United's revenue for Q2 was up 7.3% on the same period of last year. Now this is interesting because Man United obviously usually pay out big, huge sums. I think The sum we paid Mourinho was probably like 15 million. We gave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a smaller contract, which hence smaller compensation. United announced that the overall revenue was up 7.3%. Operating profits fell by 88.9% from 48.5 million to 5 million, largely due to an increase in player wages following the signings of Ronaldo, Sancho and Varane. Although we've lost players as well, I don't think they show on the books until the following year when players leave and you take their wages off the books. I might have got that wrong, but I think that's the case anyway. So there's lots of reports on Manchester United and how we're doing at the moment financially. Footballing wise, kind of in a limbo at the minute, innit? Got a big chance in the Champions League. Keep messing it up in the race for top 4, if you want to call it that. Dropping points against teams we shouldn't. Huge month coming up. We've got, you know, City on the way, Spurs, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid all up in that mix. Like, it's going to be a difficult couple of months, man. It's going to be a difficult month for sure. Anything else going on at the minute? Not a lot really when you're looking around online. Just loads of reaction to those quotes. Now, me and Joe did a little chat. Now, it was on one of the watch-alongs, but if you missed that watch-along, we did a little chat about who we would rather as manager between Ten Hag and Pochettino. Now, that was released on the channel yesterday. You can go and check that out. Also, a link in the description to a new show Flav is hosting and I'm going to be a part of, called The Last Fan Standing. The link's in the description. You can get on that as well. Bear in mind, you have to be over 18. T's and C's apply, etc. But yeah, Manchester United news today. A little bit slow, but that is what we're hearing from John Murtough in terms of this race. We're seeing pictures from Paul Pogba at Paris Fashion Week. Does that really matter? Of course it doesn't matter, but we're seeing that anyway. With United having a week until the game against Manchester City, players must have been given a day or two off to be able to go and do that. So yeah, I'm dreading this week, you know. The derby's coming, and I pray to God not another annihilation, not another 6-1. But it's possible, isn't it? In the great words of Andy Tate. But if you win, and we need to win, we need to make up the points we lost against Watford. Knowing United though, we beat City, we lose against Liverpool, and we gift wrap the title for the Scousers. Now that's not a thought that you want in the morning. So I'm going to get off now, but thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. Keep it locked to Stretford Paddock. Until next time, I have been Adam. Get your comments in the comments below. See you later.